How's it going, everyone? It is Andre Williams, and over here we talk stocks and we focus on one thing: always protect your profits. And today we're going to be talking about Mullen, which was able to post up a green day. If you remember what I said in my previous video, I said that we have a green day right around the corner since it has been selling off quite a bit. I know I got some messages about it saying, yo, Dre, we were able to bank in some profits knowing that we bought near that 52-week low. And of course, I want to make sure you guys are updated in regards to going into Wednesday. So if you're new to this channel, I just want to let you know that we have timestamps down below in the description because I value your time. So we're going to take a look at the charts. We're going to be taking a look at the short interest, and then we're going to go into the final thoughts afterwards. So let's get into those videos. So we're going to take a look at the chart from Mullen. Let's see how it performed on the day. So it ended up closing at 35 cents, being up 9.63%. On the low, it tested 32 cents, and then on the high, testing 36 cents. When we take a look at the volume stats on the day, you can see we traded at 76.347 million shares, and the average volume over 10 trading days is at 85.932 million shares. So we had below average volume on the day, and we saw some strength in the stock. When we take a look at our chart, which is the daily chart, you can see that we're still continuing to trade below all of our major moving averages, which is the 50 EMA, the 21 EMA, and as well as for the 9 EMA. But if you guys remember what I said in yesterday's video, I said that a green day is around the corner, and that's exactly what we got today. Not only did we form a higher low, we also did have a higher high, and we hit resistance, which is not surprising, right at that 9 EMA. We got to a high of 36 cents, and the 9 EMA is sitting at 36 cents. So what do you want to see from Mullen going into tomorrow? You want to see a move going to at least 37, and we're looking for it to get to 40 cents. We know there will be some sellers here, but if we have enough buying volume, then we can get to the 21 EMA, which is around 44 cents. But in my personal opinion, the area to watch very closely is 40 cents. If we end up getting rejected, that's where I can see us coming back and seeing if we're able to actually find support at the 9 EMA. I think that'd be a good look, but at the same time, if we break below that 9 EMA again, that's where I can see a lot more selling pressure coming back in, and we could make another 52-week low. So please add that to your homework. But aside from that, Mullen is showing some momentum. Let's see if it can continue, but at least you guys know the levels to the upside, and if it decides to break down, you know what it looks like to the downside. So we're going to take a look at the short interest information from Mullen. So the off-exchange short volume ratio is at 56.40%, and then for the off-exchange short volume, it is just over 21.29 million shares. Scrolling down on the page, the short shares availability is at 4.9 million, updated 1 minute ago, and then for the short borrow fee rate, it is at 6.04%. When we take a look at the history of the short volume, we can see for the close of the 30th, it is at 56.09, and then for the close of the 3rd, it is at 56.40. So it's staying around the same. And then when we take a look at the short interest percentage of the float being at 13.95%, Mullen does continue to have short squeeze potential. So for my final thoughts for Mullen, when it comes to the price action, so we're able to form a higher low and as well as a higher high from the previous trading day, and this is good to see. So we had that high right at 36 cents, and that's right where we have our 9 EMA. And the fact that we were able to have support at 32 cents, showing that, you know what, at that 52-week low at 30 cents, we have bulls that decided to step in. So the move that you want to look for next is a move to 40 cents. There are going to be some sellers hanging out here, but if the momentum continues, then you want to look for Mullen, go to 44, and then we could see what it would do from there. As far as for the short interest information, it does continue to have short squeeze potential, but of course this play needs a strong catalyst to have more buyers coming into the play. I also got a question about, hey Dre, what do you think about the CEO? In my personal opinion, I'm only concerned with trading the charts. What the CEO wants to do, hey, that is his business. But if you are an investor, I'd highly suggest that you do your homework and do your due diligence and get as much information as possible if you are heavily vested or you're thinking about taking an investment in this company. He has done some shady things in the past, and recently he has been selling
selling some stock. So just taking that into consideration, I want to make sure as far as for what your strategy is going to be, you know what you want to do in regards to buying and as well as for selling. This is very crucial. And make sure as far as for your overall positions inside of your portfolio, you don't need to be loading it up with Mullen stock or even with penny stocks overall. There are much better plays out there where you can put your money at. So I just want to make sure I bring that to your attention. But with all that said, let's see what the stock does going into Wednesday. Let's see if the momentum can continue. And of course, I will continue to keep you guys inside of the loop. We'll talk soon.